Been a little busy today. Worked on a video last night. Got too creative. Put too many sounds in it. They put a copyright strike on it, so I had to take it down, regroup. What's up, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. I ain't even did a live in a minute. I've been trying to study this new stuff. Use the AI to create the background image for the documentary and then just add my information to it. Gotta be careful with that though. What's up, man? What you know good? You like the Corey joint? The salad one. I'm glad you like it. Salute. Appreciate the love, man. Some people said they ain't like the voice. What you think about the voice, the AI voice? You like that documentary style though? I ain't gonna do it all the time. Yeah, that's some AI stuff I'm using. Shout out to Newark, New Jersey, man. Welcome home to Akbar Pray. It was dope. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, some videos is cool. All right. I ain't gonna overdo it. Wa alaikum salam. Carl here. What's up, man? Shout out to Baltimore. What's up, homie? Salute. Shout out to Carl Hill, man. Excellent writer, man. Shout out to B-More. Oh, you in Germany? I ain't been there yet. I'm about to fly out the country this about 24 hours, man. Wale Salam, what's up? I ain't been to Big Sandy. It's 3:51 a.m. Why you still up? Keep the hustle, bro. Salute. Appreciate it. I'm a little tired, man. I've been a little lazy today, but that's because I've been up all night for a couple nights straight. Trying to learn this AI shit so I can produce some different type of content. How many of y'all follow my Instagram page, DC Blacks, on Instagram? Bro, we don't do that over here. You on the IG page, yeah, I know. Oh, you don't do social media, you just do YouTube, huh? Okay. Oh, so a lot of people don't do IG, huh? So for real, the YouTube community is really a unique community, huh? Because I see a lot of people say they don't even like, my Instagram be going crazy. I got a business Instagram, a author Instagram, what you gonna call it, a trolling Instagram, and I got a DC Blacks Instagram. Love you, bro. Wale Salam. Chimney Rock, shout out to NC. Yeah, YouTube more entertainment and more informative. You really learn how to. I mean, you can learn how to do things on those other short form platforms, but YouTube is a unique platform. Shout out to my Richmond homies. What's up? I got a Richmond story coming, but I had to order some information that ain't on the internet. Too stressful responding. Yeah, man, they'll troll you hard on them other joints. Yeah, I had to have it for the business platform. I got more than one. 804 stand up. Okay. Big R. Okay. I see Richmond up in here. Shout out to Richmond, man. Appreciate that. Richmond be rocking with us, bro. Richmond its own little world of Virginia. Anyway, Richmond different. My nephew was born in Richmond. Shout out to Richmond, bro. Yeah, I don't really shout out to 804. Y'all in here, man. Salute. Appreciate that Richmond love. I'm gonna have to do some more Richmond stories, bro. Shout out to Banky Pound, man. Y'all help the Banky Pound. He from DC, but he did a lot of time and did all that time in Richmond. $804. I know, for sure. Yeah, appreciate that. Oh, that's Chirac. What's up, Chicago? Yeah, I hope the channel grow too. Banky Pound, the OG. Shout out to Banky Pound, man. Banky Pound supposed to do something, man. Smoking ain't good for you, man. A whole lot of things ain't good for you now. You say lung cancer, huh? Yeah, I don't know what we gonna do. We gonna do something though. Banky Pound older than me. He been around longer than me. Done more time than me too. What Curtis Smith? Basketball playing Curtis Smith or boxing Curtis Smith? 33 years. Mad? Do I look mad? I ain't never mad. I don't know what you're talking about bad, bro. I ain't got no reason to be mad. I'm just chilling, man, watching the little MMA fights. I'm cooling, man. I'm a little disappointed. My video had some copyrighted music in it. I worked on that video for hours yesterday. I'm behind schedule. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, the trolls be on me. Roach gonna punish Tank? Man, I think it's gonna be a good fight. I think it's gonna be a good fight. And I'm a Tank fan. I'm a Roach fan. I'm a boxing fan, but I'm a Washingtonian. So Although I'm a Tank fan and I never go against Tank, I just can't go against Roach. So what am I to do? Yeah, a lot of dudes said they removed themselves when I got into the stuff with Ant Glizzy and Baba TV, but I actually got monetized messing with Ant. Ant kind of showed me how to do it, and from then, once all the stuff started, even though it got goofy, I take accountability and responsibility for that because I'm older. But him saying my name brought attention to my YouTube page. My audience and my content is different. I don't even put that content on my YouTube page. My Instagram behavior ain't nothing. I behave on YouTube. YouTube is a partner. They pay me. He said you gonna bet it all on Cuz, huh, man? I said that's game, Eyone. What's game? What's game? Daryl Coley. Shout out to Daryl Coley. That's how you found me. Yeah, like I'm not dumb. I know it helped me. Why you think I don't ever really talk bad about him? I don't like Ant and his content. For those of y'all that's not hit the Ant Giz, go check out Barber Son TV. I got the blueprint to do my YouTube channel from that channel. I ain't even gonna lie. Get your money, huh? Respect that. It helped more than it hurt, but it did hurt me. Man, like some people ain't never seen me behave or entertain or interact in that type of situation. Say learning from y'all, huh? I respect you for getting it done. So everyone I watch with trying to disrespect me, man, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it neither. I mean, a lot of men said something to me about that. What you mean by that if you talk? What that mean? I don't really get into gay. I don't disrespect people over here. I ain't getting into no gay talk. What you mean? We over here learning something, okay? I respect that. I don't really respond to them type of comments. I see a lot of people still talk about the Diddy situation. That Diddy situation is a big topic. I'm interested in it. I mean, just think about it. I cover stories that deal with real crime. A lot of guys, I cover their story to bring attention to their story or for people to learn from their situation, right? Yeah, I mean, we could use some other words, man. The situation with Ann, I was wrong for that, man. And I knew I was wrong while I was doing it. You know what I mean? I mean, I covered it. I covered it from a legal aspect. I ain't really into the celebrity coverage on the blog and tip. Nah, Ernest said some real talk. Man, I appreciate that. I respect that, homie. Thanks. How old are 20? What that mean? Live and learn, I keep. Yeah, we all make mistakes. I ain't perfect. We all got pride issues. We all make mistakes out of emotion. You know, but like a lot of my homies like, why you on the internet? Bruh, I'm on the internet because the internet is part of my commerce. And my problem, which I don't have that problem on YouTube. I had that problem on Instagram because you had more local well, I had more local followers on Instagram. So if you wake up every morning and the dude calling you all type of names, even though we say we men and we ain't supposed to do that, I don't like that. So, out of emotion and frustration, I responded to it. What's up? What's up? Look up and count backwards. Man, I tried that for weeks. Salute, appreciate the sub. Inshallah, I appreciate that. Because, I mean, a lot of that stuff did get in the way of opportunities and close certain doors, you know what I mean? Main reason you see me on here more is because I got more time to focus on some of my creative endeavors. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest with you, just to say it personal, just some personal thoughts since we just kicking it. I ain't the type of dude that's gonna let you keep on saying no anything to me and you from here. Like I guess you could call it an internet quarrel with a Bama out of Detroit. But I never took him serious. I'm not gonna see him at the gas station at the corner store. I'm not gonna see him when I take my girl out to eat somewhere. So I don't respond to him. But locally, sometimes you make a mistake and you respond to those things, and that's not a young thing or an old thing. That's an emotional thing. You gotta control yourself and just not respond. I got a problem not responding sometimes. Nah, you're not gonna say no anything to me. At the least, I'm gonna say something about it. Like, why wouldn't I? Like, I ain't no big YouTuber that sits somewhere up in a penthouse and never comes out. I be out in the community where I'm from. Yeah, yeah, we can only take with so much. You know what I mean? And that's not, and that ain't me responding specifically to what I went through with the Aunt Glizzy, the barber son junk. That's responding to everything that I was going through on the internet, from joking to playing to some of my serious life spilling over on the internet because a lot of time people just play too much. But I ain't really into a whole bunch of playing. Said, lady, see another day, huh, man? Humility speaks volumes. You got a whole lot of jewels you be dropping. You need a YouTube page. That's all that matters. And I appreciate it. I ain't take it like a bad comment. Came off very mature to me, huh? And I relate to it. I know if I was in your shoes, I wouldn't have been entertained by it neither. Because I know how fast everything can go left. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love to see something on Netflix soon. Long Lay the Dragon. A lot of people said that. I mean, I respect that. I understand. I mean, the content ain't even the same thing. You know what I mean? Is Anthony Joshua overrated? Who is that? What's that? Who is that? Salute, man. I appreciate it. Oh, you talking about? Oh man, Anthony Joshua. Yeah, man. I don't know where my mind was just at. Tank like that, man. I ain't gonna take nothing from him. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about him, but I can't go against my homie. And my homie a champion. Shout out to Lamar Road. Shout out to the whole team. He could take a punch. He hit hard and he fast. He's smart. He's street, but Lamar come from DC. He can be smart and street too. I mean, Baltimore and Richmond and DC and Philadelphia and certain cities, they breed fighters. Chill out. But hey, homie, I appreciate, like, I got some homies that just stopped following any of my content because of the thing with Aunt Glizzy. But I appreciate you still following and you still supporting, man. You know what I mean? This is what I do now. I ain't, this social media blog and stuff don't come with no handbook or no manual to tell you how to do it. You got to follow your own morals and principles and whatever code you live by. So the street code that I came up under. If I just lived by that totally, then I wouldn't be on the internet at all. So technically, I'm doing something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm a creative dude. I write books, movies, articles. I'm into true crime. Always got the dogs in check. Nah, them Jones be out of control, bro. Who is your little brother? The most complete player of all time, Michael Jordan. Deontay Wilder beat Anthony. Deontay Wilder need to invest his money in something else. I like Deontay Wilder, but I ain't a boxing expert neither. I'm a boxing fan. So it's a big difference. I know a little bit, but I'm not an expert. But I believe Deontay Wilder was a one-hitter quitter. If he couldn't pop you with that big right hand he had, then I don't think he could really do nothing else. And so once people got around that, then he began to be exposed as a person that wasn't of, supreme talent as a boxer. He'll probably beat me up, but I'm not a boxer. I'm not 6'6". Tyson, man. Come on, bro. I'm old school. It's always Tyson. Damn. Damn, bruh. Funny thing about it, my girl said that. He said, nah, a lot of dudes was jealous of you. And that don't move fast. A lot of dudes was jealous of you. They didn't want you to grow because you already had the street cred and the respect of the penitentiary. So they knew that you knew you would blow up fast. Yeah, see, that dudes, well, I'm telling you, when I admitted that it bothered my pride and it irritated me and it pissed me off, they was challenging my street credibility. And the person said, oh, you too old to consider who care about street credibility. But it wasn't just street credibility, it was also a disrespect to me as a man. I'm not gonna wake up in the morning and the people's calling me all type of names and I'm not gonna respond in one way or another. These dudes 400 pounds rolling all over the ground like boiled eggs. That's a lot of power. That's like a cow running at you. They really sumo wrestling. Goodness gracious, that's like a smaller truck, like a Zuzu truck collision. Who washed up? What man washed up? Perfect breakdown. Wilder was too small for a heavyweight. How? He was taller than, he's bigger than Muhammad Ali? What you mean too small? He bigger than Mike Tyson? Bigger than Evander Holyfield? Stop. Chill out. I don't think he was too small, man. I'm telling you, he wasn't a real boxer. He didn't come up boxing. He was working in a restaurant or a kitchen somewhere when they found him, knocking niggas out with one punch. What y'all think about that young Dolph situation? Yeah, that's a mirror. Great channel. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Great content. Salute Don Murphy too. I don't know what type of dude you think I am. Say, see, that was the only angle they could take, bro. They was waiting for you to crash out, and you almost gave it to them. No bull. Silence is the most deadliest weapon. Facts. I agree with you. You said Wilder is taller but lighter than who? Muhammad Ali? Who? I said a couple names. Who you mean he taller and lighter than who? Wilder didn't have legs even, not at all. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. The right hand. Once they figured it, it's almost like how the Redskins won that Super Bowl. Which one was that? 87. Yeah, it must have been the 87 one because it wasn't a 91. Whichever one where they had it was called it wasn't nothing but an all go route. I forgot what they called it, but once the NFL figured out what it was, they took it away. You know what I mean? They played against it for that reason. Bro, I don't do pranks and jokes. I don't do knock knock. Who is it? I'm grown. I ain't that ain't interesting to me. Smoke weed every day. Nah, I ain't gonna say Michael Jordan made me pick up a basketball. But Michael Jordan was my favorite. I picked up a basketball because that's what young dudes did in my neighborhood. Football, basketball, boxing. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole documentary on Reddy Strickland. I might do a little YouTube episode. I don't know if I do a whole thing on him. Yeah, that's the same Willie Strickland from the USP Lewisburg documentary. That's a fact. Bro, why you keep talking about Michael Jackson? What's up with you and Michael Jackson? He was 208. That is kind of like, I don't think I got hip to him till he was over 200 and something pounds. Bro, the Diddy case gonna put the whole hip hop black wealth community on trial, man. You gonna, I'm just sitting back watching. You gonna see a whole bunch of extra stuff come with them. Man, that's crazy. Man, they got sumo wrestling on. Dolph was moving sloppy. Dolph was moving sloppy. I don't know. Maybe Dolph just put his guard down right there. Maybe he felt comfortable because they had straps with him. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I was a CMG fan more than a Dolph fan, but musically and money wise and street wise, probably so. I said they been radio silent, hoping they ain't not on them tapes. Man, there's a lot of people gonna be on them tapes. What you say? Your brother? Who is your brother, man? I already know who you are. And then you gonna start something now. And I'm gonna go to Instagram with it. Who is your brother? Yeah, I went to a pizza joint today and told my man, I ain't ordered the food. I'm looking out the window. Shawty ran up with that shit, with that Draco and just changed the date. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, man, you be caught up in the moment. A lot of us did that when I was coming up. Got into the moving fast, getting money, having your way. It becomes so used to you, you forget that it's something that comes like weather. The sun come out after the storm. Some people that just come around and after the storm, haven't been through the first storm, don't know that the storm won't always come again. Mm. And that's crazy. No bull. I was listening to 100 Shots the other day. It was like, after you say make a song like this, I said, after you make a song like this, man, you supposed to move with security at all times. I mean, his brother did what he could do, though. I ain't going on Meek Mill like that. Yo, God, he was damn sure my favorite rapper. I was like, yeah, me too. Said they sold for that opportunity. Man, imagine what other people would do. He could have been cocky. I mean, I wouldn't have pulled up like that. Nowhere playing. Who ain't know how to shoot? The dude with the Drake or the brother? Because they hit him 20 times. What's your brother's name, man? Why you over here? You don't got no life. You over here. We over here just cooling tonight. I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about nobody. And you over here making up some story about me and your brother robbed the old lady. Man, your life. Your life. Your life is something that just I can't imagine. I did them wrong. How? You can make things right by sending a PayPal to my account. Or else what? Yeah, I don't respect nobody gonna sacrifice their integrity and dignity for nothing either. I'm gonna stop reading them comments. They done got too extra right now. Somebody said, "What's going on here?" Nah, you gotta respect his courage. I mean, and like that probably one of the most traumatic things. His name is Marcus. That probably was one of the most traumatic things Marcus had ever seen. And I don't know what he's seen. They grew up in the hood like I come from the hood. But that's his brother. I don't think he imagined that going down like that. For him to have the resolve to not panic and run and curl up, for him to have the resolve to hit back, hop in the car, get the rifle out, hit again. Like he was trying, but like you said, he was just a day late and a dollar short. Manchester where? Well said. Nah, I thought about it. Like, I done seen some things. But ain't nobody never ran up on me and my brother in no curry out and just gunned him down right there. Like, mentally, like, he stood up under some hell of a shit. I don't get into conversations like that, no disrespect. I will say that he a man, he gonna survive wherever. You ain't think of it that way. I thought of it that way excuse me, once I watched the joint over and over. What you mean he ain't get grazed by two choppers? What you mean? The brother? Somebody said, what kind of question is that, Roger? I thought it was just me. One set of brothers. The other brother defended to the death. The other set of brothers got on the stand on him. Yeah, and think about this. Joe Gotti got a brother. And look what happened to him. Look at all the brothers. It's three sets of brothers. Think about that. Dolphin Marcus, Justin Johnson, straight drop. And I forgot his brother name. He's so unimportant. And then Gotti and Juke. Three sets of brothers from Memphis. All lost crucial parts of their life behind the stuff we get involved in, man. I mean, imagine like brother said to me, he said, they thought they challenged your street credibility and they thought you was gonna crash out and you almost did. About social media and internet dissing. And y'all talking about I'm too old. Gotti, my age. Them dudes my age doing the same thing. Juke older than me. It's a behavior that we participate in that we need to figure out a way to stop participating in. Say analytical view. Yeah, you gotta analyze it like that. I mean, I even looked at this aspect of it. Think about it. The dudes that killed Dolph ran up on Slim with a Draco and a 40, if I ain't mistaken, yeah. Because the 9mm shells they said came from Marcus gun. I was pinning this here. They ran up on Dolph, hit Dolph 20 sometimes. His brother emptied his handgun from inside the store. Knew he had no more bullets. He ran out to the car. They ain't stopped, turned back around and say, damn, he going in the car and hit him. They kept running because they seen him popping. Look how fast everything happened. Let him get to the rifle and shoot back at him. I like, for real, if they was on a different type of level with it, if they was on a different level with it, as soon as they seen him coming back out of the store, shorty with the Drake could have turned around. The Drake had the big clip in it. That's a 60. He ain't let 60 go. Just like when he was telling on the stand, he said when he let the Draco go at first, he said he saw him shooting back. He felt it. He got hit in the leg and the shoulder. He got grazed in the leg, but really hit in the shoulder. He ain't fired back. That's what I be meaning when I be saying these dudes be talking about they this type of dudes, and you ran up on Dolph and hit Dolph like that. As soon as his brother got to hitting back, what they do? They took off running. Think about it, bro. And people be wondering why I'm a Second Amendment advocate, bro. I want to be able to defend myself. You know what I mean? Somebody said it's starting to get spooky. Why you keep saying two choppers? Cause they had a Drake and he had the 223. He never had a chance to really hit him with the 223. He shot the 223 through the car. Yeah, that's true. Somebody said you can never crash out. I mean, we do crash out sometimes. Yeah, I mean, if you don't stand for something, man, you gonna go for anything. Like I told the dude the other day, I said, home, if you ain't got no shame and no rules or regulations, like you'll defecate outside and not clean yourself. Like humans supposed to have a certain code that they live by. I mean, other than that, why are we humans? Most brothers would have been tucking their tail. Yeah. Keep in mind, he ran outside with an empty gun. Like he was on emotion and adrenaline. He probably wouldn't even do that under a natural circumstance. Like he operated under pressure. Although what happened happened, man, I don't even want to sit here and analyze no further than that. Cause although I was a young Yo Gotti fan musically, I'm a big fan of black entrepreneurship and black independence, and both of them dudes came from the subculture and the background that I come from, and for them to be able to be the dudes they was, like, just for like the loss of the people on the Dolph side, like just his family, not even the guys that was getting money. I'm talking about more of the people that he was taking care of. That's just a humongous loss. I can't sit around. Like that's why I never really blogged on it. I can't sit around and blog on it like it's just a juicy topic for me. He said he was on some Purple Heart shit. 2-way forever, huh, man? I heard your neighbor said he was going. Okay, I read it. I thought you was actually saying something. Yeah, I mean, him banging back ain't have a lot to do with him getting caught. They got caught for more than one reason. One of the reasons I think they got caught because Young and Straight Drop had the same outfit on when he left the house that morning. So the outfit that he hit Dolph and he had on that same sweatshirt, hat, and sweatpants when he left out his apartment to take his daughter somewhere. Police got that information. Boom, identified him with no mask on, same outfit, same hat, same shoes. And after they did the hitting, I don't know why they did this when it come to street rules. They drove the car to a location they had been before. And although it was an abandoned house, it was across the street from a house from someone lived and it had something to do with the hit. Then they went back to the car and wiped the car off and just left it there instead of burning the car up. But after they left the car the first time, they got in another car and drove straight to Charlotte, straight drop cousin house. They got cameras again. And they got out the car with the same clothes on with no mask. That's why they got caught. And I don't know who started telling, but they all started telling when the police squeezed them. Man, he ran up on him with the Drake, couldn't even control that jump, man. I looked at the autopsy report. He still got hit 20 times, man. He got hit in the face, the neck, the chest, the arm. And they must have dogged him before he hit the ground, because when he hit the ground, he wasn't moving no more. Yeah. Appreciate that, bro. These sumo wrestlers, my bad, y'all. This stuff is crazy. What you say, Holmes? My bad. Oh, nah. You right about ego. Compton in here for real. Shout out to Compton, man. I've been to Compton before. I went to Compton. I was like 15. I was in love with NWA, bro. We would stay in Inglewood. My cousin was like 17. Then he had a car. I was like, drive me to Compton. He drove me to Compton High. Yeah, if that's true, I don't believe everything a rat say. Cause how did his lawyer mysteriously get paid $50,000? They ain't blow up the car. The police recovered that car intact. Yeah, I watched that whole trial. I covered it. I just ain't feel like I know the people who really watch my channel not really into rap beef. I just covered the trial just to show people how these dudes be in the street. Cause them dudes ain't just young. It's all type of dude age ranges in that murder case. These dudes be in the street and they be on this stepping time, but when it's crunch time and the police come, don't nobody live up to being a gangster. Like when I was living like that, when the police come, I'm gonna take what come with it. I ain't gonna be doing this and doing that and doing this and doing that and doing this. I'm gonna take what come with it. That's a part of being a gangster. I did that part before, which is why we was talking about when they was playing with me over there on Instagram on my social media platforms. Like sometimes I was just like, bro, you ain't never put it all on the line for nothing. I done really put it all on the line before. Did the time for it and all that. Which ain't nothing to glorify or say, oh, I'm better than the next person. But I'm just saying when it come to acting stupid, I'd have done that part of my life already. Somebody said that was a mean back door. I think that was a mean front door. Somebody say it's a nice trap house he live in. I don't live here, bruh. Do a documentary on my life. I don't know if I done accomplished enough yet to do a documentary on my life. I mean, we could do it just to be passing time, but I like a couple things that's a little bit more interested in my life. I don't do the who started New Balance and Nike boots. That junk kind of dead for me. What's up? What's up, Maurice Delt? I know I've been wearing New Balance and Nike boots before I seen anybody else wear, but I was a kid, so I don't know. I hadn't been nowhere else. I had been in New York. I hadn't seen it at that time. I seen some New Balance in Baltimore, but they weren't what we was wearing. I was wearing 995s. They was wearing 570 somethings. Dudes I seen, I ain't disrespecting Baltimore nothing. Roxborough, that's my neighborhood. House life, what's up? If I ain't mistaken, me and my youngest started Roxborough as a strip because they ran us off Rittenhouse when they had the orange hats. Yeah, I believe me and Banky Pound gonna do some type of collaboration. Who Banky Pound, your big homie? Shout out to Banky Pound. That's my man. I like Banky Pound. My name was ringing in Manhattan. Shout out to Manhattan. I used to come to Harlem all the time for the book fair. I used to do. I wonder what happened to bruh BK Bookman. I used to do a book signings with him and in Brooklyn. Sam Pitts. I heard that name before. Who was that? Nah, I know what you was talking about. You talking about with the books. I know that. I appreciate that too. That's a lot. What the Banky Pound thing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to see Banky Pound. When I do that Banky Pound collaboration, that's gonna really help my YouTube channel. Shout out to Unique Mecca Audio. He did some stuff with me on there. Got me a lot of subscribers. Chad Marks, I did a joint over there, but I ain't had a YouTube thing figured out at the time. I wish I did, but I ain't really understand what I was doing. Orange hats. We bought the orange hats out there. They had the National Guards in the alley with the big lights and the M16s. Proper preparation breeds poor performance. That's one of my favorite quotes, huh? Asked Banky Pound about Sam Pitts. He said he was in a He was the only person to win fights when they traveled to Lorton. Oh, then Fly gotta know. Banky Pound was with them cruiser dudes that traveled to Lorton because Fly said the Richmond dudes used to could work. Yeah, I grew up hustling in front of Sam's. That's where I learned how to hustle from. Shout out to Pat Pat. Gave me my first pat. Ronald Patterson, man. Long live Pat Pat. I remember we used to wear 1,000 hats. Dudes thought we was from Southeast. All right, I've been on live for a minute. I'm being lazy. I was only coming on live to smoke my little, take my little smoke break, right? And then I gotta go do my video, man. The Law and Prison of Terror documentary ain't available right now. We had to take it down to do some editing. Nah, Leafy was my man, but Pat Pat put me on. Leafy lived across the street from me. Used to live on Peabody. Shout out to Leafy Bailey. Long live Leafy. That's my big homie, man. Much love to Leafy. That was my man. He said, I'm on Roxborough watch. Tell everybody at Roxborough. I said, what's up? My part of town. What you mean, crash out? What you talking about, Ernest? What you talking about, Willis? What you mean I could crash out? We all could crash out, right? That ain't gonna make the situation no better most times. That ain't gonna make the situation no better most times. They gonna be talking about free to real for me. Ah, man. Hey, if anybody on here ain't hip to my books, man, go get my junk money ain't everything. You can get it from Amazon. Peace, what's up? Time to make the donuts for me too. Hold up, though. I need to see my man Ernest talking about. What you mean when you say you could I could definitely crash out. We can all crash. Is out. We can all crash. Is out. You know what I'm saying? Man, these dudes 350 and 370 pounds, man. Hey, it's crazy what you said when you say a lot of people speak on a Dolph situation have never experienced nothing like it. I never experienced nothing like it, and sadly, I done been in that world, but nobody never did. We never was in that position before. Thank God. But I imagine, and that's why I'm glad you understood what I was saying. I imagine what I would have did in the situation, not if I was Dolph getting hit. Because first and foremost, if I was Dolph and I pulled up like that in the hood on that level, with me, things I say out my mouth and the things he said out his mouth on that 100 shot song, bruh, everywhere I pulled up, my people would have been on standby. Them dudes followed him. They said they seen him on the E-way, followed him somewhere, seen him pull up at the cookie shop, knew they got him. They didn't even pull straight up. They drove around the block because they were surprised that he was solo in the car. They said they drove around the block to make sure and then just got out running. So, like, that's fast, but that happened in seconds. That thing happened in less than 60 seconds. Not to go around the block part, to hop out the car with the Draco part happened in less than 60 seconds. Allen Iverson, man. Hold on 1 second. I gotta grab something. And I don't want YouTube to think I'm promoting the wrong thing. I came from the gym. I supposed to have my man Eddie Rob. Shout out to Eddie Rob Publication. Check him out. Google him. Follow him on Instagram if you got an Instagram page. But I bought some of his shirts the other day. And we supposed to be, hey, so listen. Okay, it's still a few people on here for the, I'm just getting ready to roll out. Hey, I need some feedback from y'all. I had 2 YouTube channels. I had this channel and another joint called Uptown Eyone TV. Yeah, I think that was the name. But in the process of people hating as I was trying to build it, they found all type of fake stuff on me. And I didn't see the emails. I wasn't on my job. And the page got taken down. But that page was supposed to be for my literary stuff, with my books and my entertainment people. And also for my traveling. For those of y'all who don't know, I spent many years. I spent 17 years in prison. While in prison, my family, I come from a family of travelers. So I used to get postcards in the mail in prison from all over the world. One day I'm gonna share them with y'all just out of just kicking it on live, not doing no interview or nothing. So I used to be laying in my cell and I get the mail. You know, anybody been in jail know that, you know, dudes waiting for that mail. And my aunt and my sister send me postcards from Vancouver, Greece, Spain. I had an aunt that always used to like to go to New Zealand. And I see these pictures, so in my mind, you know, when you lay down and you in the hole and you just thinking, sometimes you ain't got nothing else to do but think and visualize. It actually keep you sane. Like I done been in a cell. I was in a cell one time for 13 months with no TV, coming out the cell 15 minutes a day, only on Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. You gotta do things to stay mentally sane. That's how I started writing and reading and learning how to take care of my body by doing push-ups. I was a fat boy. Like I wasn't always thin like this. I learned how to take care of myself. If I wanted to get big, if I went to a violent prison, I put on weight, I blow up. If I went to a chill prison, I do push-ups and do calisthenics and come back down. Like you learn how to do all type of things in there. But to get to my point is I'm about to start taking some of my traveling videos and put them on here, but I don't want my audience and my fan base and the people that subscribe to my channel to be thrown off, as we say. So I kind of wanted to know if anybody would even be interested in how could I do that in a DC Blacks way and it'd be cool. Somebody say, because they're not real gangsters, we can all agree that every man that pulls a trigger is not a gangster. Facts. Yeah, mail call is better than child calls, but that come with that's a double-edged sword. You said mail call is better than child call, but if you ain't got no mail, then what? A lot of people don't know about that life. I know now. I know about now. If you want me to do a documentary for the person that said for me and Twin to do a documentary on me, I could talk about that. I've been through that. I went to prison at 16, man, and came home at 33. I grew up in prison. That's a fact. But I'm gonna tell you something about my story that I never really talk about. First and foremost, I went to jail for murder, and it just ain't in me to be sitting around talking about murder when I had to seek forgiveness and, you know, certain personal things with, you know, my creator about things that I did. Although I can sit here and justify things I did with some street justice, but that only means stuff to people who really care. But I never really want to offend nobody family that was out there in the streets when we was out there in the streets and certain things happened. I mean, we buried some of mine too. But I ain't into talking about that. Think about it. You can't find no YouTube record, no you can't find no video of me nowhere on social media on the internet with me glorifying gunplay or how we was living in the 90s when DC was the murder capital. You're not gonna hear me talking about nothing like that. And I was a part of it.
Absolutely, Larry. Here's Hakuho going against Tamawashi. Those slaps by Tamawashi ineffective as Hakuho slips aside every time, giving Tamawashi a chance to hit him. Tamawashi doesn't take it. Hakuho does. Great victory by the opposing here. Hakuho also faced Shodai.
More than call it real time. People don't know. I'm watching you. All right. Hey, bro, I don't be understanding. Like, you're not gonna troll me and get no reaction out of me. I be trying to figure out why do y'all come on here and say those vulgar things. Like when you on the computer, it make you feel good to type something like that. Like, oh, I'm gonna go type this on somebody's page and they gonna respond. Okay, now I'm responding, but I'm challenging your intelligence, and I'm challenging what you into. Like, that's what you into? I'm into traveling. I'm into food. I'm into 2A rights. I'm into video games. I'm into music. Bruh, I'm not interested in that. I ain't tripping that you saying it on my page, but I wouldn't go nowhere. I'm saying you got to be ultra weird to go to somebody's page and type such things. Like, what's wrong with you? You think that's cool? You think that's cute? You think the people in the comments gonna gee and laugh about that? Like, what is the purpose? Or is the reaction that you're getting from me now what you're here for? Because I'm only giving you this reaction to challenge your intellect. I'm not giving you this reaction because I'm mad. I'm not giving you this reaction because you said this on the live while we on YouTube and we just kicking it. I said this because you don't make no sense to me. I be in the gym sometime. I ain't gonna act like I'm no bona fide gym rat. I ain't gonna perpetrate, but yeah, I do a couple push-ups and pull-ups and hit the heavy bag. If I'm feeling good, I get on the treadmill. But I done lost too much weight to just keep getting on the treadmill. That treadmill, like, I was getting on that jump 6 in the morning every morning for an hour. I lost almost 20 pounds doing that. I mean, I feel great. I'm still 200 pounds. I was carrying 240 pounds when I came home. I got that down to 220. It was just still too much weight to be carrying. I ain't in prison. I don't got to be big and strong. I got that fire. Make a second channel called DC Blacks Traveling. If I make it a second channel again, which I did, but see, this the catch with that second channel. Two things. One, I would make the second channel, but I don't want to associate it with DC Blacks, and I don't want to get nobody. Although DC Blacks is a brand now, it's not a thing, it's a brand. But I don't want to get nobody the impression that I'm coming with that. And the second thing is that if I make the second channel, what's frustrating is that I had the first channel on its way to being monetized. It might take me 6 months to get monetized on that second channel. So I'm trying to find a way to just say, like, you know how you watching Discovery Channel, National Geographic Channel? And one day they might got Monsters on there. One day they might got Shark Week on there. I'm thinking about doing my DC Blacks channel in sections and genres. Like, I'm going to do politics, sports, fashion, and travel. Politics, sports, fashion. Oh, and music. How about that?
Still, Hakuho is the favorite in any matchup, but today, Hakuho is victorious. Look at him, he's relieved, he's exhausted. Very hard-fought match. You can see they lock up. Hakuho has the momentum. Hakuho hanging on there, good defensive position. He recovers, slides back toward the center of the ring here.
Man, you know suckers gonna do sucker things.
Has a better grip, better position. And that allows him to move forward. At this point, it's all over. Hakuho steps out.
Ignore that. I got you. Peace. I think Diddy in a world of trouble. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but he got his hands full.
We saw them, guys like Takayumi as well as Hakuho, Tochinoshin. So to win the tournament is not easy. Congratulations for another tournament victory to Hakuho. Gonna wrap up this episode of Fight Sports Grand Sumo. For Andrew Floyd, I'm Larry Michael. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time only on Fight Sports.
Yeah, I ain't a sports expert, so if I cover sports, it's gonna be probably just on some basic stuff. But I be watching my man Gully TV. Y'all hip to Gully TV? I like how he do sports and fashion, but Gully a real athlete. He play ball. He call himself the dribble. He really work out. He still work out like jail workout. I don't do that. I work out just to be in shape. What time is it in the USA? It's 11 o'clock. Man, I'm supposed to have been out of here, but I'm rocking with you. You rocking with me. I'm just joking, man. I'm just joking. Anybody on here been to Barbados before? I'm trying to find a way with a tree man at in Barbados. Oh yeah, we on YouTube. Shout out to Barbados. Ain't nobody from don't nobody know nobody in Barbados. I'm trying to get I need a what they call them. I ain't gonna call him a handyman. What my aunt call him. I need a round town man. Crystal Hudson. Okay, I say that name. Ain't nothing wrong with that's a regular name. This dude came on here with some type of code word for a sexual term and say, please say my name. Like, bro, who you playing with? I don't be understanding. They be throwing me off, bro. I can't deal with people like that. I don't got the patience. A new conversation started. Where we took the conversation to now? I'm just answering. I'm just responding to the comment. We got France in here, bro. This dude's sports podcast is a little. I need to turn him down. He's a little boring. He's a little boring. The only dude that I know in Barbados is the coconut guy. Oh man, I love YouTube. I said something about Barbados and I got a comment. I was just reaching. The coconut guy. Where you find him at the beach? Where the coconut guy at? Make a traveling channel. It will inspire your people. But make a separate traveling channel and man, that's a lot of work. I might have to try it though. I mean, I've been looking at it. I can't see me putting no travel stuff on here. Like the people that come to watch the regular videos on here, not the live, it's just me kicking and me smoking, me talking. But I'm gonna tell you what I am gonna do. Cause a lot of my homies is locked up and a lot of dudes is from other places locked up. They be watching my YouTube. I am gonna go live from Barbados when we get there. And from Barbados, we supposed to go to another joint. I'm gonna try to do something. Matter of fact, I don't, man. Maybe I just do some lives from Barbados and see if the lives do good. The out of town travel lives do good. I'm gonna just make a travel brand. Whenever I post a travel thing, if the people who ain't into it and don't want to like it or watch it, I'm gonna put a thumbnail and thing up there that this is DC Black traveling abroad. This how it look. If you're not into that, then you just don't watch that one. But I'm not gonna be afraid to put it on my channel. This channel monetized. This is a channel that got the most people. I don't feel like building it all over for that. Although I think the experts say you should build a whole nother channel. What y'all think? Shout out from the Bay. I love the Bay Area. Man, my man Harleen Flowers was just out there. He said he love it out there. He want me to come out there with him. DC Blacks Travel. Appreciate that. Man, you know Cleveland Browns can't do nothing with us right now. Travel Channel sounds awesome. Everybody's saying that, but another channel, or can I find a way to slide traveling into this channel? Or do I gotta stick to what I started? I started it about prison and dudes that been in prison that got out of prison, but who has been to prison and got out of prison that don't want to travel and see the world? It got to be a way for me to fit that into the agenda. Build a new one. Somebody say build a new one. Everybody saying build a new one. Yes, Travel Channel sounds awesome. Build a new one. Start fresh. Start from Annapolis, Maryland. Oh my God. Bay up the street. Oh, you from Cali? You from Cali? HLJ, you from Cali? I don't think I knew where you was from. I remember the day I said, hey, everybody, where y'all from? Drop, where y'all from? I'm from DC. Where y'all from? Do everything on here or make a new one? Everybody, I got 3 people so far. I think somebody might have repeated themselves. I got 3 people. I got 3 people. I got 3 people that say do it fresh. You don't have to build a new one. All right, okay. Homie been riding with me. He said Northern California. Shout out to Northern California, man. Shout out to my Sacktown homies. I'm coming to Northern California. Can we hook up in Northern California? You show me around Northern California. Certain weekdays devote the channel. Ah, that's a great idea. Who said that? Jeffrey Lewis. Hey, I like that idea. Like, I created something on Instagram on my DC Blacks platform, right? It's called Free to Real Friday. So on every Friday, I send somebody a money order, whether it be my friend or someone else. So, Richmond, VA, man, I already know where you from. I'll be saying your name on here, Southside Chirac. Okay. All right. Make sure you'll see when I'm in California. I know I'm coming through at Los Angeles. How far is your part of Northern California from Los Angeles? Man, I like that. Man, you know what? I tried something. So I'm reading this book about YouTube and how to build your YouTube channel. And it said on some days do surveys and interact with your people and see what they say. So I tried that today. Like I was getting ready to bounce. I said, let me just see what the people on here say, because a lot of y'all on here responding just be the typical people be responding. I don't be having no hundreds, thousands of people on my live. But I'm gonna come up with a travel day and a travel brand. Cause I've been to some nice places. When I go somewhere, I don't stay in no hotel. I go outside. Like I can sleep when I die. Stop the cap. Stop the cap on what? I know you're not saying stop the cap on man me sending money every Friday to prison. 5 hours. Oh, that's like almost driving to New York from DC. But that ain't long considering California a humongous state going north and south. New Orleans in here. I love New Orleans. Shout out to the NO. I've been there. Bourbon Street. Where I stayed at. I stayed at the Marriott World Center. What that's on Canal Place somewhere? Yeah, I think that's where that's at. Canal Place, Canal Street. Don't get me wrong. Baltimore. Right down the street. I'm always in Baltimore. Baltimore got some nice restaurants now. I thought DC restaurants was on 1,000, which they are. Matter of fact, I should start doing it. Man, what y'all think about? I see the dude, and I ain't trying to copy nobody, but I see the dude, his name Chris Lee or somebody. He came to DC and Glizzy punished him for going to all garbage restaurants, right? But when I seen the restaurants he went to, I was like, bro, what you only going to mediocre restaurants? I mean, like price range wise. Because there's some restaurants in DC, man, that's outstanding. Antoine Clark, I appreciate that. For real. I think what I'm gonna do, y'all, I think I'm gonna try. Matter of fact, I'm gonna try it tonight. I ain't gonna get no views. I gotta do a video. I'm gonna get some views, man. I'm blogging for. I'm up. This is part of business, but you gotta be willing to. You gotta be willing to try something new, right? So listen, what do I do? Okay, so I got a bunch of videos from places like Turks, Caicos, Aruba, different little places we've been to, Mexico. So do I just post a video and do a voiceover over it and explain it? Cause like I don't want to talk like I'm a travel expert. Like I'm a travel enthusiast at the least. Shit, at the most. Don't play a tough guy because we in Holland, we play different. Bruh, who the hell playing tough guy? Like y'all irritate me a little bit. I don't know what that means. What's an excellent restaurant in the city? What kind of food you looking for now? Like, cause I got high-end Jones I go to. I got mediocre Jones. I got curry house I go to. It's depending on what I want to do. What you talking about? And I like so much of a diversity in food. I can't even say one restaurant is the best on that because it depends on what I want that day. Bruh, I'm not even talking to you. You're that unimportant. Bruh. Anybody know Corey Finch Sr.? I think he's another guy that's interested in. I think they operating from more than one page. I mean, it's the same exact comment. It's the same exact interest. Let me inform you, you're on the wrong page. You're supposed to be on Pornhub. I don't even talk about that type of stuff. Born and raised in Washington, D.C. And brand. That for real. I like that. I love you, HLJ. Say something from your man. You need to send me it. I need to write your stuff down. Every idea you said today is in my head. I'm gonna try to travel thing. And just think about it. If I try to travel thing and it work, then maybe I create another page. Just share your experience. Man, listen, I went to jail at 16. I came home at 33. One of the main things I wanted to do when I came home, other than get some money, was see the world, bruh. Home. I'm not into geographic beefing. I'm not into politics. I don't know what you want to keep talking about Holland in the United States. I just live here, huh? People need encouragement and confidence to travel. I like that. People need encouragement and confidence to travel. I'm gonna share something with you on my travel tip. I don't like flying. I be nervous as I don't know what when we take off. I don't get comfortable until after you feel the first little. And I be like, please get me where we going, man. And then my girl had the nerve one night before we was going somewhere with my ex girl. When I had a few, when I first came home, she had the nerve to watch this thing on TV about. I think it was called airplane calamities or tragedies. I said, bro, why would you put this shit on before we leave? And was interested in it. I don't be knowing. Like maybe some people just be interested in seeing they comment on the screen. Cause sometimes the comments don't even be troll. Like I understand, like I've been doing this internet thing for a minute now. I understand that some people just trolling. I get that. But in the process of trolling, like you should say something that makes sense. Yeah, you feel like me, them plays be straight up. Hey, look, Shot Town, how you feel about Larry Hoover? I've been doing a little